Did you smoke again? No, I didn't. Don't lie to me. I can smell it. You promised to stop. And I just told you I didn't. I was with the guys and they smoked. If the smell bothers you so much, then get me something to change into. Fine. You went upstairs to your room to fetch one of his spare black shirts. Here, you said, throwing it sassily at his face when you came back. He got up and started changing his clothes. You tried not to stare, but it was impossible. Your best friend Kim Taehyung simply was a snack and incredibly hot. He knew it and he was confident with it. You have been besties ever since 6th grade. When puberty hit you both, especially him, things became a little complicated. Stop staring, Ryan, and let's get this movie going, he said after he had put the shirt over his toned upper body. You snapped out of it and blushed slightly. He knew damn well which effect he had on you and enjoyed it to the full. Your parents were gone on a business trip for the weekend, so you had decided to watch a film together. Another rom-com? You know, these are my favorites. Fine, whatever you want to watch. You watched in silence, but a certain scene reminded you of the bucket list that you had started about a month ago. The couple in the film was kissing in front of the Eiffel Tower, and you definitely had to add that to your list. I shortly need to use the bathroom. Should I pause the film? No, I'll be there quick. You came to your room and quickly wrote it down on your paper. It was a special list. Some might even say quite indecent. You had to admit some things were quite lewd, but only thinking of trying it out gave you butterflies. What are you doing here? I thought you wanted to go to the bathroom. Oh, I was just checking something. Come on, let's go back to the living room, you urged and walked out of your room to escape the situation, but he didn't follow you. Taehyung, what's taking you so long? You heard the sound of steps beside you and flinched when a familiar sheet of paper was slapped on the couch table in front of you. Oh no! Care to explain? Oh, that's nothing really. You stuttered, your face crimson red. You tried to pull the piece of paper away, but he was fast enough to snatch it away from you. It doesn't look like nothing. Should I read out loud to help you remember? No, you quickly said, scooting forward and covered the list with your hands as well. That would be even more embarrassing. Then start talking. He scanned the list with a huge smirk appearing on his face. He looked back at you as you still stayed quiet, too ashamed to open your mouth. He was about to read out loud when you stopped him. Okay, fine. You gave in and groaned. I'm in all ears, he said, grinning, and observed you with utmost curiosity. As you can see, this is a bucket list. My bucket list. I started it a month ago and it was just a stupid idea. I actually wanted to throw it away. Then why did you add kiss someone in front of the Eiffel Tower just now? Damn it, he caught you red-handed. There was no point in denying anymore that this list was more than trash. So you really want to do all that? Yeah, kind of. Freaky, I didn't know you were into that stuff. I'm not, you quickly denied. You wanted to vanish right here, right now. This conversation was just too humiliating. Then why do you have a list of it? Listen, let's just forget that you ever saw this list. No, he simply replied. What if I can make this happen for you? You gulped, eyeing him in disbelief. He was not seriously suggesting that you two did all of this stuff together. What would you get out of this? Pleasure, he said bluntly but brutally honest. Are you trying to tell me that you are attracted to me? You asked teasingly, but it didn't bother him at all. He just shrugged, looking at your body up and down. Do you even know how hot you are? He asked, making you blush in return. Anyway, let's say I agree to this deal. There are some pretty naughty things on the list. Nothing that I can't do or haven't done. But you have to trust me. I won't do anything without your consent. Taehyung, I trust you with my life. But as you probably know, I don't have much experience. Even better. So I hear you are in? You nodded your head. Ryan, I need to hear it, he demanded. Yes, I'm in, you said with blushed cheeks. So when do you want to start? Oh, I don't think... What? He pressed you. I can't, it's that time of the month, you said, closing your eyes in embarrassment. Not that I would mind, he said casually, making you stare at him surprised. But we can wait and start whenever you want to. You agreed. Now stop being so shy around me. But you know what we can do right now? We can play strip poker, he said, and your heart rate picked up again. I can't play poker, so I'll be naked in no time. Are you trying to get me undressed? I wouldn't mind, he chuckled deeply. Fine, but I won't be taking off my underwear, you requested, taking precautions. Boring, but agreed. Well then, Vayani, deal the cards, he asked, still watching you with smirk plastered on his face. You began playing, and you really had bad cards. Strip, he demanded while smirking at you. Fine, you rumbled and took off your left sock. You gotta be kidding me. This is going to take forever. Stop being so prudish. Take off at least both socks. Okay, you gave in, rolling your eyes. Next round. You dealt the cards, played and lost. Go ahead, take off your hoodie, he said, piercing you with devilish eyes. You sighed deeply and pulled it over your head. You played the next round and finally you won. He winked at you, making you blush instantly, and took off his t-shirt. This time you didn't sneak a peek at him. You just bluntly traveled your eyes over his naked chest down to his abs, carving his flawless caramel skin. Like what you see? He asked, dealing the cards. No, you answered. He chuckled amused. Fourth round, you lost again. This is so unfair. You're cheating or something. You whined, tugging on the hem of your t-shirt. I'm not. Rules are rules. Take off that shirt, Ryan. You removed your shirt, and now that you were only left in your sweatpants and black bra, his eyes slowly wandered over your figure, a small smirk still playing on his lips. Stop drooling, Taehyung, you warned him. How can I not? He flirted, making eye contact with you just so that your cheeks turned red right on command. You quickly dealt the cards for the next round, so his attention wouldn't be on you anymore. This game seemed to be cursed because you lost again. Pants was the only word he uttered, his eyes never leaving you. You wearing plain black panties. So you got up and slowly pulled down your sweatpants, well aware of Tay's stare. He watched you with a smile on his face. He looked cute, but you know that there was other thoughts happening in his mind. He brought his hand to your face and brushed his thumb over your lips, staring into your eyes all the time. Only this slight touch sent sparks through your whole body. You were frozen on the spot. You feel his lips pressing on yours. At first you froze, taken aback by his sudden move, but you couldn't resist the way his lips were caressing yours, so softly yet demandingly. You melted into the kiss and started kissing him back. He put his hand on your bare hip, pulling you over to him on his lap. The kiss was so captivating and magical that you even forgot for a moment that you both were only half dressed. You broke the kiss and caught your breath. I think that's enough. You were breathing heavily. Okay, he said, looking you up and down. I just thought I would take action so you can tick off 3 points on your list. You had probably no own intentions at all. You mocked him, refraining from giggling as you got off him. Well, I might as well enjoy it, he said, watching with a smirk how you put your clothes back on. I really can't wait to. You quickly cut him off by covering his mouth with your hand. You didn't want to hear him say any of these dirty things out loud. You weren't ready for that. I do not want to know, thank you, you said, removing your hand when he didn't attempt to finish his sentence. Now put your shirt back on. Are you sure you don't want to finish the game, babe? He addressed you with a sweet nickname, making you feel flustered once again. I'm sure, and don't call me that, you told him, even though you actually liked the sound of it rolling off his tongue. Nah, I won't. It's just too funny to see you blushing every time. Oh, and Taehyung, this won't change anything between us. No feelings involved. I don't want to ruin our friendship. He looked at you a little puzzled and irritated, but nodded. That's how everything started. The rest is history.